Alright, what's up everybody? I'm here at the Urban Artistry Dance Academy, and today I wanted to talk about Urban Artistry's Preservatory project. Something we started about 10 years ago, and something very important to us is the documentation of urban arts and the culture behind them. Why is that important? Because one, it's underdocumented, and two, there's so many people that are unheard of or we just don't know about for various reasons, from certain people being able to monopolize off the dance and just there being no media in certain cities during certain years. Like there's so many amazing dancers throughout American history, and so many stories that we just don't know about because we never met these people and they never got the exposure that they deserve. So the project is based around finding what we consider unsung heroes, um, and we interview them and let them tell their story, um, how they want to tell it. And we basically want to document these guys and ladies' stories so that we can put it in the record books and we can have a more holistic view of what urban arts and urban dance is for the next generations to come, and for people in more prestigious um, environments that might not view urban dance as an equal to a ballet or a modern dance. Like universities and different organizations see documenting as a way of really making valid like these truths and these styles as actual cultural dances, because we are talking about African American traditional dances when we're talking about urban dance in America, right? So that's one thing that we have to remember. Um, the project, we do presentations and we show the interviews. Sometimes we put the information online. We have the Urban Artistry Preservatory Project Facebook page. Please check it out. We have some of the interviews, but we have a lot of interviews on our hard drive here at the studio that we'll be releasing little by little, so you guys can see some of these things and just learn some of the stories. Like for me, it's been a blessing and an educational experience doing this for boogalooing and popping. I've learned so much about different styles through firsthand experience with these different people. It's made me a better dancer doing it. It's made me more knowledgeable doing it. And I'm able to teach with a more holistic approach. I can give people more options and more ways to be interested in the style and not have to do it one way in the beginning. And then if you don't really relate to that one way, you usually drop off. Now there's a couple different avenues. You can try this style first. You can try that. There's these guys. There's them. And find your feet, in the style. When you have a more open approach to what the style can be, you can relate it to more people, and they can understand it in a better way and find quickly what thing they really click with, and then go from there. So I think doing these interviews, I just want to recommend that more dancers in the urban dance scene start documenting within their communities. Please do it, because we need the education. Like we need to know about the unsung heroes in your communities and the nuances of the styles. Like when you talk to these people, you really start to understand the depth in the movement and how deep it is on like a spiritual level, on a cultural level, even on a movement level. A lot of the nuances of what people are doing are the things that make it just a little bit different than the other city. And these little things is where there's not a lot of education. People don't know how to judge properly because they don't have this education. Rashad says your perspective, your knowledge can only go as far as your perspective, right? So your knowledge in judging and evaluating things can only go as far as your perspective. So in order to open your perspective and take in more things, doing this really helps. So what I want to put out to the urban dance world is like, please, crumpers, document more crumping, interview people, let us hear these stories and these different perspectives. Same with b-boys, same with hip-hop dancers. There's so many styles of hip-hop dance, and there's so many cities that were doing hip-hop dances to hip-hop music. Let's hear more about that. Let's hear more about the holistic approach of urban dance, arts, and education. It's the only way we move forward. And it's a thing that will put us in the universities and allow us to reach more people and give people proper learning experiences, you know, holistic ones, three-dimensional. Those are some of the key words like in the mission statement of urban artistry. And we've been doing this type of work since 2005, so we're not going anywhere. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep preserving and documenting all these things, and I hope you guys could do the same, because it would be an amazing world if everybody was documenting and educating in the various forms of African American traditional dances and beyond. So, that said, I'm Future, Assassin's Crew, Urban Artistry. Peace.